100 lifetimes passed. A dwarven kingdom was ruled by a cult of corrupt elders known as the Diadem. They lorded over the valley between two mountain ranges called the Upper and Lower Riles. This wound in the soil became known by the people as the Crag. Insulted by death, the Diadem toyed with magic of the soul and cursed themselves and their nation into eternal unlife. Incited by the gods' inaction, an archfey of winter rose to end the blight and covered the crag and its horde in an eternal sheet of ice. Centuries later, new life has found its way to this frozen wasteland. The humans first, carving holes in the ice river Tormag and fishing its depths. The halflings felt the new and powerful natural magics and settled in the hills. The dragonkin and orcs fled their persecutions and waged war in the frozen wastes. Finally, the gnomes found silver in the upper isles and began trade between all the races of the crag with coins shaped like a beating heart. For this reason, all those who share that eternal winter have become known as the Crag-hearted.
All right. Hey, hello everyone. This is Appellee's DM Cat. We had to go through a whole lot, but we are here together and doing well. We are about to jump into the next episode of the Crag, and I am so happy that I have players who are as patient as they are as we try to kick this off. I do appreciate it. You all, thank you very much. But we have everything set up, and we're ready to jump into the next episode. It has been a fun game so far, and we're excited to see what happens next. We had quite a few things revealed, so we're trying to see how it goes, see what happens. So I am going to just pass it off. We're going to just kick this off. Everybody just do a quick introduction one more time to say who you are, and we will do one thing that you do like about the cold. We will do that this time. Something you enjoy about the cold. So I'm going to say my name is Appellee's DM Cat, and I enjoy snow. And we're going to go right on over to Trevor. We'll start with Trevor.
My name is Trevor. I'm playing Hogrum, also known as Hog, and what I like about the snow is snowballs.
Awesome. Yep.
The cold.
And
Yeah.
let's head over to Kyle.
My name is Kyle. I'm playing Braum, and the thing I like about the cold is that I can wear warm clothes because I'm a redhead and I'm normally really hot, so I don't get to do that. So
Makes sense. And Raymond?
My name is Raymond. I play Milo. One thing I like about the cold is everything. I'm cold-blooded by nature, so I'm one of those people that at 75 degrees, I break into a sweat. So anything colder than that, I am greatly appreciative of personally.
Excellent. And Joe?
Hey, I'm Joe. I'm playing Vaga. And I like how brisk and crisp everything, like the air feels when it's cold.
I like both of those words too.
Brisk and crisp. It certainly
To
is.
put it on your next vocabulary test.
when when you say that, I just imagine like taking that first step in the snow, and it just a crunch.
Crunch, yep.
Oh,
The word brisk sounds brisk.
that checks
It does. That checks out, yeah.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, there's some words that sound
Y'all remember
like the
brisk
word
tea?
Yeah, I
right.
still drink it to this day.
It's fantastic. Like the word gelatinous sounds like the thing it is,
Yeah.
Oh, man. Whoa.
right?
You just melted the brain, man.
So yeah.
What?
Regardless, let's go ahead and just start. We'll do the kickoff, and we're gonna do the recap, and then I will pick things up with a little intro, and then we will dive right in to see what happens next on you all's great adventure. So Raymond, go ahead and take it away.
All right. So, and I had to think back to where we were when we started last week. If I'm not mistaken, last week we started off in the library. Am I not? Am I right, guys? Okay. So we started off in the library, picking it up from the week before. We had Tresgar entering with a motley crew of protectors. It looked like, or soldiers at his. It seemed at his beck and call at the moment. We got some interesting information from our um, previously begrudging librarian, as Tresgar had a hefty sum of crag arts on him and was paying quite frivolously for information. We were able to gain a lot of interesting information. I also think that a lot of as we were going through, a lot of our own team dynamics came to light. Different things about individuals that are positive or could be viewed as positive or negative, depending on how you're looking at it, did come to light. Personality quirks, traits, things of that nature. As such, though, some of the information that we got was basically led us to know that we do need to go to the south to find the vault that we are looking for as Mayron's vault. We also were then treated to um, some ale and resting festivities at the local tavern on the other side of the water. I forget the name of the city at this point in time, but the sistering city. Uh, while we were there, Milo was visited randomly in the middle of the night by a courtesan of sorts, and after pushing her away, we noticed a raven, which um, uh, I'm horrible with names, and sometimes I
Braum.
apologize. Braum. Braum notified us was from Callista, or Kalitrax, excuse me, Kalitrax. So we then began bursting down doors, trying to figure out who her informant may have been. Come to find out, we were unable to locate that individual. They escaped underground, and now we were in the process of figuring out what our next moves were. Basically, decided to go ahead and stay the night and move out the next morning. So that's where we are right now. If anybody has anything to add, please remind me and let me know, or go ahead and throw it out there.
I think that was actually pretty spot on. Actually, man, you covered pretty much everything that I'm thinking about. So we will just move forward because you all are planning on heading out today, heading out into the wastes and traveling towards Lehron. There were some small side conversations that happened, but I think we will leave those as small side conversations because not everyone was present for them. But regardless, that is there was a lot of side conversations in our last game, so we will leave it at that. And you all have decided to head down towards Lehron, hopefully to go past that to where the southern Riles, the lower Riles, meet the end of the River Tormag. When you are beginning your adventure, you did gather gear. You got a lot of gear and supplies and equipment, and so you all are ready to go. So we are going to start. Is everybody ready? Good, 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 good. Heck yeah. Thank you all so much. All right. We're going to pull back a bit. We're going to pull back and look at a large hut. It is built in the style of the Dragonborn, and you all do recognize the frame. Inside, we see an elderly Dragonborn sitting on an old chair, and his legs are wrapped in these tight bandages that seem to be covering his knees, and a cast has been formed around them down to his feet. And he is sitting in a chair, leaning against a roaring fire. He is backlit by the flames from his fireplace, and across from him we see a woman, a female dragonborn. She is wearing the skins of many humans. She has a flowing lock of blonde hair coming from the back of her scalp that seems to have been glued on, a trophy of some sort. And she is standing in the room looking at this old, old dragonborn sitting down, tired. "Have you had any visitors?" she says. "We've had our share of trouble. We don't need any more. The reckoning came through." "Ah, that's your own fault, you know. The halflings are quite adaptable people. You should not be as mean to them as you have been." He remains silent, leans back in his chair. "Well, I think I'll do a little digging myself." And they are interrupted. This strange, awkward silence between the two is interrupted by a tapping on the window. And she looks to the left and sees her raven tapping. Tut, tut, tut. She walks to the window and opens it, and a strong gust of wind flows into the room. And the raven hops from the windowsill to the inside, and she shuts the window, picks the raven up. "Ah, what have you found?" And at that, we will follow that wind that blew through the window, out and across the crag. To the other side of the river Tormag, you all have begun your trek down south. If you all do not mind, I would like to skip ahead a few days and just go straight into the travel, because I believe you all planned on leaving immediately. If I am mistaken, please let me know if there's anything you wanted to do before leaving.
No, I'm pretty sure we are shopping, like as far as I can remember.
Yeah, we had finished gathering everything. I thought we had decided to leave in the morning, if I'm not
Hmm.
mistaken. Okay, yeah. But other than that, no, that was about it.
Okay. You all decide to head out as early as possible, leaving Yornal, the small town on the right of the Bridge of Bouts, to the east of the Bridge of Bouts, down towards Lehron. You know it's about a 4-day trek down south, and you don't have to worry as much about getting lost in the wastes, as you know that if you follow the river Tormag south, you will eventually come across the town. And so follow what you do. We are going to roll for 4 days worth of travel and just dive right into it. I'm going to pull up the travel um, complications page, and we will start on the first day of travel. Mhm. And let us actually, I'm going to move you all to the map here. We'll bring up the map, and we will show off our fancy new battle map. And I'm very excited about it. This one took a lot of work. We're going to transition over to that. And then... Uh-oh. Ah. see that. There we are. And let's show that off as you all are traveling down south. Now that we are all on the map together, let's see what happens. Okay. I am going to roll this locally because some things may happen and I don't want you all to know about it. Okay. So, first day actually goes by quite uneventfully. You all are just traveling with that crisp snow. It is not blizzard weather, there's no precipitation today. So, it is easy travel, and you all make good headway down south. You end up about, we'll say, right around here on your first day of travel. That night, I do want to ask, do you all rest with or without a fire?
I would say the first night probably want to use fire. If we're being followed, which I assume we all think we're being followed, because we did see the Raven escape. We don't know, everything that was in that cutscene, but I'd say first night we could afford to have a fire. Um, yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah, fire sounds good. I mean, when, uh, like, if we have a good idea, if the Dragonborn are following us, the Dragonborn tracked us to Milo's Grove pretty easily, and we were being like, no fire and everything. So it stands to reason that they just can track us pretty easy.
The only thing I would say about that one is they were tracking Braum and Hog without them thinking about that they were being tailed. So it's not like they were watching for it. So that's how they found us. They weren't even looking for me and saying Milo and Vaga at that point in time. However, I also know that we have Izzy always doing surveillance about 100 feet back. So she would have alerted us if anybody was following at that point in time. I would assume DM
If she's seen,
if she saw like if she happened to notice him,
yeah.
she would have let us know. So I think that I don't think the fire would be that big of an issue.
Okay. Um, I'm gonna say it's going to be because y'all are traveling for a long time. I'm rolling. If anybody is, if anything out here is watching you all, I'm going versus your passive perceptions. But if you all actively have Izzy out looking, I'm gonna say go ahead and give me a perception check for Izzy.
FYI, Izzy automatically has advantage due to keen sense. That's why it keeps popping up.
That makes sense. Okay. So yes,
So we're looking at 14
you do
for our
not
perception.
notice anything following you, but you do take rest that night. You set up camp. Who is keeping track of firewood and combustibles? Because you all do have to that may run out. Who is has that in their inventory?
We all had some, as my understanding. I'll do the first one though. I'll go ahead and mark it off of my stash for this night.
Okay,
While I'm up, can I go ahead and do our nightly ritual with Izzy before she goes on surveillance?
sure.
Of seeing if I can get a. All right, I'll roll that real quick.
Sounds good. We are. That's
18.
good. Yeah. So you do manage to harvest without any damage to yourself, and you get a little bit more poison um, for your weapons. Right. You get another batch of it. 'Cause I think you actually are quite low due to your encounter, due to the lady there.
Yeah, Yeah, so I've got 3 right now.
Yeah. So let's see here. I wonder if that is actually showing up for us. Oh, it's a little low, huh? Okay. I may have to change that. But regardless, we're gonna just keep going, and at this point, you all are just taking your rounds in rotation, and Vaga, during your round of rotation, I need you to give me a perception check.
I'd say 23.
Excellent. As you are watching at night, you do notice about maybe about 400 feet to the west.
Hmm.
You
So
see,
by the river.
actually, it'll be the east end, yeah, because you all are going down by the river, so it'll be the east, so the other side of you. You would
Hmm.
see there is about 4 torches
Hmm.
that are walking parallel to you. Look like they are going north. It is dark,
Hmm.
but they are quite a bit away. But you have keen eyes. You see that there is parallel about 400 feet. You can't make out too many details, but you see there are quite a few figures. You
Okay.
also see a couple of four-legged creatures moving with them as well.
Okay. Um.
You said we're
Hmm.
we're along the river, right?
Yeah.
Like, how can we see the river? Are they closer to the river than we are?
They are on the other side of you. They will be east of you. So the
Yeah.
river would
So
be
our
to your
like
west. Hmm.
if they were coming towards us, our backs would be against the river, basically. Um. All right. Um. So I see several figures and some dogs.
Looks like.
This or like four-legged creatures. This like appears to be like a hunting party. Whether or not they're hunting us has yet to be determined. Um, and it, is it a cloudy night?
It is not. No, it actually is pretty good weather.
Okay. So, how bright is the moonlight?
Um, I'm gonna roll a d8. 1 is new moon. 8 is full moon.
Okay.
3. So, quarter moon in the sky.
Okay. All right. I'm thinking about the uh, the campfire because the smoke is already going up, and dousing the fire may not like there'll still be some smoke, so it may not shoot. Do I know smoke signals? I don't know if I would know smoke signals. But I kind like is that like could I do a
I don't think you
survival?
would. If you, yeah, give me a
Like
survival check if you wanna. Are you trying to like signal them over?
I'm trying to signal them away.
Okay, give me a survival check. We'll see how well you do.
Okay. That's an 8.
You kind of like, all right. You get like one of your blankets and you just kind of put it over the fire and like do this, and you have no idea what you're doing, and you just
Mm-hmm.
kind of fluff the flames a little bit, but that's all that happens, and you, in it becoming darker and lighter and darker and lighter, you see the 4 torches stop for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
You try to do smoke signals, but you end up doing Morse code in smoke.
Yeah. Um.
And I assume everyone else is asleep right now.
He has not woken you up yet. Now.
Yeah. If they start moving over, I'm gonna wake everyone up. But I think at that point I might just douse the flames.
Okay.
And just kick over some snow.
All right. You wait. give me another perception check.
That's a nat 1.
Okay. It is dark and quiet, and those flames remain still. And they remain that way for a bit. And then you hear behind you, "Hands up, elf."
Oh shit! It's Crag Batman.
Yeah.
Crag.
Craig man.
You seem to see well in the dark, I say in Orcish.
You hear a reply in Orcish. "That is what hunters do." And coming around the side, you see there is an orc who is riding a dire wolf.
Mm-hmm.
Who asked for the dire wolf? Who was that earlier?
But he is riding a dire wolf as he comes around the front into your view. And he looks cautious, but a little bit taken aback by you speaking Orcish to him. Good catch. And he walks around the side and kind of just stares and looks at you and looks at the fire that you doused. "What is your business?"
We are traveling south.
"Then travel." And he kind of looks and he looks at all of you. I guess
we're all awake at this point.
I would say no. I don't think because he's
Okay.
really, really quiet on this wolf, and he nat one. I would say they are talking, and he just kind of looks.
Are you hunting us?
Oh, never mind. I got it.
"We are hunting game. We bring it back to the bridge to sell."
We have not seen any game on our travels yet.
"It is there if you know where to look." And I think he's just gonna. I think he's gonna roll an insight check. Really, is what he's gonna do. Just because you all are. It was the dousing of the flame that kind of made them want to check. So I'm going to do an insight for him. And he sees that you all really. I think because you don't really mean them any harm. So I think he kind of looks at you all. "Be careful. The wind stirred tonight. It is strange."
It's strange. Have there been more unusual things on the crag today?
"More undead than normal." "Do you have supplies? Trade?"
For our business in Lehron, and only for our business in Lehron. You too.
And he rides his direwolf back to the troop. And they wait for a bit as he relays what's there.
I'm gonna start to like sort of shake off the snow from the logs, and I'll cast burning hands to set it alight again.
Sure. You relight the fire. And almost like a few moments after you relight the fire, they begin to move on.
Okay.
All right. Whew. Next day. Good work. All right. That could have gone just terribly, but it went okay. So you all agreed.
Not to like metagame, but it seemed like he handled it pretty well.
I mean, he did. He handled it pretty well. Like, there's no reason for them to fight, so they just left.
Yeah, I was just ready to just taumaturgy, just banshee wail, wake everyone up. It's time to fight.
His smoke signal Morse code spelled out like "I love you" or something.
Something weird,
Okay.
right?
Got on their good side.
Right.
But I need to ask now: do you relight the fire? Do you start another fire? Because you doused it, right? You put it out, and then you said you started with the burning hands. I guess that. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that. If you relight it, you don't have to worry about cold and things for tonight. So you all are fine for tonight. All right. Next day, travel.
In the morning, in the morning, I think I will relay to Braum what happened, and just mention that there were more undead things that these hunters saw.
Do you only tell Braum?
I think I tell Braum first.
Okay. And then do you tell everyone else? Braum, what do you do with that information first? I guess is what we're gonna do.
I'd probably mull it over for a moment. Do we know what?
He did not say, just that there were more undead.
Maybe we should do slightly overlapping shifts then.
Could be smart.
Sure.
And then I go tell the others.
All right. So all of you are made aware of this hunting party that rides on dire wolves that is in the crag with you, and has decided to continue further north.
I think the first thing I'm going to ask is, did he say which direction the undead are coming from?
They were coming from the south. It could be they are coming from the south. These undead will prove quite a hassle. Feels. Perhaps.
I want to roll a check about undead. Do I know, like, sort of a meta question? Do I know, like, are they, like, White Walker style? Are they, like, Dawn of the Dead style? Like, have I killed one before? Do they, if you stab them in the head, is that good enough? Or are they, like, super, super duper?
Give me a religion check.
Religion check, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. Okay. 16.
16. You would know that the zombies that were made here, the ones were made after the original freeze, and they were made by Kronos, right? The ones that still wander the waste from time to time.
Right.
Most of the larger ones, question mark, were dispatched of. The ones that were that were really dangerous because they were around enough that they interfered with society in the different settlements. And so
Larger
for the
ones, as in,
most of them, large ones, I mean
like Left 4 Dead brutes, or do you mean like
kind of
zombies
like the
of
ones that
large
were
animals?
stitched together, like things that were
Oh,
purposely made for war. Those
that's
have
gory.
been dispatched of as far as you know. However, the ones that remain are more the ones that were generated from residual energy. So not White Walker style, but more um, Walking Dead, I would say. Like they're not sentient anymore. They would just be out to consume, and more the sort of zombies that are jealous of life.
I think one my main question, just in case you haven't answered this already, is
Hmm.
like, is it the difference I see is like a biological zombie. If you stab it in the brain, pretty much anything stabbed in the brain is going to go down. If it's a magical zombie, I might think that like if you stab it in the brain, it might still keep going. Do I know anything about that,
Like
or is that
you'd have to stab it a few times, but you're pretty sure
okay?
you could kill it with just a normal sword, right? You don't think
Okay.
you would need special equipment, but that is if you are just running into the normal kinds.
Okay. Cool.
But
I
those are,
I would ask.
yeah.
Oh, sorry. I would ask. What direction did the pack go? Did they head south the same way we're going? Like, are they going to be in front of us, or
I think they went north, right?
They did.
Because
They
they're
went north.
going back to deliver their catch.
Yeah. So they were heading back north, back towards Yornal, so they could drop off their deliveries and supplies and what they hunted.
out of curiosity, would Vaga have seen? Was it just that one, or did they all kind of come out of the woods? Would he have seen what they may have caught? Like any skins or anything? Would he have been able to make any of that out?
Nah, and he didn't ask. But nevertheless, we are beginning our next journey of travel, our next day.
And Izzy's on perimeter.
Hmm.
Should I make another roll for her or for the day?
I don't think it's necessary.
Okay.
Right now, I'm just going to see if you all run into anything. Second night, nothing happens during the day. It is quiet treks. You all pack your bags and supplies and you continue trekking south. Nothing really goes on during the walk. It is just the white expanse. It is still clear. The sky does not look like it is foreboding any terrible weather at the moment. But you all continue to make your way south. Second night, do you all sleep with fire or not?
Man, the cold is harsh, so I would say I'm still up for fire, but we can put it to the
Yeah,
vote.
I can use one of my firewood.
Okay. 2 days have passed. Please mark off 2 rations and 2 uses of
Character
water
sheet over here.
from your water skins. Second night.
I'm sorry, real quick. With the water skins, you said four. One water skin is 4 nights, 4 days.
Correct. 1 water skin is 4 days.
Okay.
So you all currently mark off 2. At this point, you all are taking your watches and you are overlapping them a little bit. I will say because you said you were overlapping your watches right? I'm going to take that into account because I'm not really having you all set watches for sure because I feel like it's a little more cumbersome than necessary. I'm just kind of rolling to see who's there as you travel for a long period of time. But right now, Milo and Braum are on watch, and you all are just keeping an eye out. Could you all give me a perception check?
Should I roll just myself or Izzy too? Because I know she'd be in the trees.
Both. Yeah, you can roll for Izzy as well. There's no trees, but yeah, you can roll for her as well.
Braum may have gotten that one. He's definitely passed out from drinking too much.
Mark off some rum, Braum. Some gin. Oop, I don't have the dice roller up. There we go. There we go.
Braum has like
Cheers
drawn
for Milo.
hot
I'm sorry, did you say
eyeball
perception or
on his
investigation?
glasses. He's painted
Perception.
his eyelids.
Perception.
Perception,
My bad.
perception. All right, and then go ahead and roll for Izzy.
Damn, you're rolling some good rolls.
20 for Izzy.
Nice.
Who's rolling some good rolls?
Well,
As you all
did
are
Izzy.
watching, right? As you all are watching, you see, man, this one's gonna be tough. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
that doesn't go well.
Izzy catches wind of it first. Coming from the southeast, you see a figure and she's just been circling around, and you get a ping, right? You get a ping of excitement, but also a little bit of worry. And she communicates to you because you can telepathically communicate with her, and she flies back. She does a loop and then goes right back out. Like, she doesn't stop, she immediately goes right back out. But she sends to you that there is a individual who is out in the snow. It looks like it is a dragonborn, and it looks like to be there's only one of them. And the dragonborn is male, maybe in his mid 30s for a dragonborn. It's like just a man. He would you see, and he would relay that he is walking, holding his right arm, and is walking very slowly. And seems to be walking in your direction. Right now, you think that they're maybe 400 feet out, maybe, but on the way. And she is just doing surveillance as he begins walking from the east. It would be the east.
Okay, so it's me and Braum up right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I nudge Braum to wake him from his evening of spirits, and I let him know what she said. After that, I'm gonna go. You said 400 feet
Mm-hmm.
out. I'm gonna go
He
out
catches him pretty early.
pretty early.
Yeah.
Okay. How long, at the rate that he's moving, roughly how long do you think it would take for him to get to us?
Not long. He looks like he is trying to get to you all with purpose.
So he looks like he's intending for us.
Yeah.
Then, okay. Um, I'm gonna go out about 200 feet and meet him. If anything happens, I'll send Izzy back to come get you all. And I just kind of start heading out, so that way I know Braum's awake. but I want to at least let the others get some sleep just in case something does happen and we need, you know what I'm saying, they need that rest.
Hmm.
So I'll try to head out 200 feet to meet him. I'll keep Izzy in loop, but as soon as Izzy senses anything from me telepathically, she will go directly to Braum, and
Okay.
Braum will know to wake everybody up. If there's an issue.
Solid plan. You begin to walk out into the wastes, and you see this dragonborn is walking. And are you hiding at all, or are you purposely meeting him?
I'm purposely gonna meet him.
Okay. As he sees you walking out, you get a good look at him yourself, and you see this dragonborn. He is haggard and tired, and you see that he is probably like he looks very injured. You see there is blood coming down his right arm, and he is walking with like purpose, and sees you, and it like begins trying to walk towards you faster. And he's picking up the pace towards you to get as close as you can. What, do you say anything, or do you let him just approach?
Hey, Pellis. Really
Yes.
fast, I did shoot you a message.
Okay.
But continue.
But yes,
Hold your position.
and
Hold.
you can just say that out loud.
I am.
Kyle.
Somebody. Go ahead.
But
I mean, I don't.
oh, I see what you mean. That's fine. Um, you as you say, hold your position. He starts walking, but then he stops, and then he says, "Help! You gotta help me. I need help. There's
What's going on?
wolves, wild wolves. They got us. They got us at night. They came. They swarmed. They took everybody. They tore them apart. Please. I need help."
Telepathically, I tell Izzy to, if she hasn't noticed anything else on her normal route around the camp, I tell her to break off and head 100 feet, 100 to 200 feet from the direction the guy came.
Sure. Give me a perception check for Izzy.
Okay.
Pellis, can I see anything from where I'm? I assume like I kind of stay. Are we in
stay
any sort of
back.
cover? I guess like is there like a tree line by the river? Like what? Could you kind of tell me a little bit about what's?
It's wastes, buddy. It's ice everywhere. It is like Kansas. There's no trees, but
Check it
unlike,
out.
well, I mean, Kansas has trees, but there's no trees here. It is just
Kansas
flat.
has no trees at all. No trees.
No.
They don't exist.
Well, yeah, it's terrible. It's nighttime Kansas. Izzy does a quick circle and does not see anything, but she continues to keep an eye out. But this guy, he's like breathing heavy, and he looks genuinely frightened.
Come with me. Stay ahead. And I kind of like flank behind him and let him walk towards the camp.
Thank you. Thank you. And he continues to walk towards the camp with you.
As a side preparation type deal, since we're not in combat, if I sense him, if he leans to anything that detrimental, I'm gonna cast Whole Person.
Okay. And so he begins to walk towards the camp, and he goes at whatever pace you set. He's very compliant at this point, and he is walking with you towards the camp, and he sees Braum there, and he just he holds his one hand up, his right arm. You see as he pulls his hand away, you see there is a large gash that is bitten out of his right arm, and it's bleeding, and it does look like a wolf bite.
I go wake Vaga because I'm sure by now he's had his 4 hours of meditation.
Sure.
I'll go wake him to see if he can do anything about the bleeding with the guy.
Pellis, could I do a
I would
nature
say
or
Hogrum
survival
at
check
this
to
point
see if
you
I could?
also wake up. Hog, because as the commotion continues,
Okay.
you wake up as well.
Yeah. You were gonna ask about a nature check, Braum?
Yes. Could I just do? I know you said wolf. I assume D&D has a plethora of different variants of that. Can I do some sort of a check to see what kind of a wolf, or based
Mm-hmm.
on his wound?
Be a nature check.
And while he's doing that check, I'm gonna ask him if he did he when he saw the wolves, did they seem sick? Did they seem undead at all? Because there have been undead wandering around.
He will
I got a
say
14.
14 on nature. He will say, no, no, they weren't undead wolves. They were wolves, just terrible, hungry. They seemed very hungry and desperate, but they did attack. We ran out of firewood. We ran out of fire to keep them away. They don't seem to approach fire, but they were desperate. They were desperate. He keeps saying that.
How many did you count before you escaped?
Four, five or so. There was one that was bigger than the others.
Hmm. And you led them right here. I say as I am checking his wounds.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's the only point. You were the only thing that I saw for miles, and I'm sorry.
How many of you are left?
It's just me.
Okay. Well, it seems as if you'll be staying with us.
If you allow him, he sits down with you.
Yeah.
Can I medicine check to stabilize?
Sure. Give me a medicine check. Jeez.
That is a 22.
You stabilize the crap out of him, and you wrap his arm up, and you have some medical equipment there with you, and you wrap him up actually professionally, which is something that happens very rarely in the Crag. At this point, I would say,
Wait, did I learn anything from my nature check?
yeah, because you were looking at the bite mark as he is pulling it up. You would notice that this one. The bite on him would be normal. It would look like a normal wolf. Now, a normal wolf in the Crag is like. Think about like Mastiff. Like
Okay.
a normal wolf is a big wolf, right?
So not like the dire wolves that the orcs were on, like a
Yeah,
different,
not
like just a...
that big. Like a dire wolf is a
Okay.
wolf big enough for an orc, which is big to ride on it, right? Like it's a
Okay,
huge
okay.
honking creature. But a wolf is still a really large dog. They are dangerous and they do hunt in packs. But this bite looks like it is from a normal wolf, not a dire wolf.
Okay. Because he still has an arm, so that makes sense, I guess.
Yeah. You would think if it was a dire wolf, he wouldn't have anything left. But he is very thankful. And at this point, unfortunately, guys, I need... Because I would say both Braum and Vaga are tending. Hogrum and Milo, give me a perception check.
SpaghettiOs.
Yeah, should I do one for Iz out?
Woof
Looking around?
woof.
You did one for Izzy already. I want one for you.
Okay.
I rolled an 18.
Yeah, get it, Hog.
Perception 11.
19 and 11. Hog, you while Milo, you're kind of taken aback and you're still kind of watching him, right? Because it's kind of like, okay, I brought this guy here. This is kind of my responsibility at this point. So you're watching him. But Hog, you are keeping your eyes out on the wastes. And quietly, to the north of you all, you see movement. And then to the south of you all, you see movement. And you notice that slowly coming around you, probably at this point, circling your camp, there are several wolves. And you rolled high enough to notice that one of them is indeed much larger than the others. Not just direwolf sized, but larger than direwolf size.
Damn. That's like if a dragon was a wolf.
No, it's not that big. Dragons are terrible.
Okay.
But I would say like maybe the size of a bison.
The fuck?
Yeah,
Like
A
at the
bison
shoulder of a
wolf?
bison.
I
Like
actually saw. I was at the zoo yesterday. Literally saw a bison. I have a bison.
very clearly in my mind right now. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
really
I know
big.
exactly how big a bison is.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
like
my least favorite Avatar animal.
A bison
a
wolf.
bison wolf. No, it's that big. It's as big as that. And they are circling you right now. Hog, you are aware of this. And they did not catch you off guard. They seem to be circling and watching for the time being right now.
I do like a tactical whistle, like a. I can't do it in real life, so you're just gonna have to imagine I do make it really cool, like in game.
I believe you.
Yeah, I do it like a get everyone's attention, and I point across the wastes. Yeah, obviously the wolves know we're here, so it is up to us to just prepare in the next however many tens or hundreds of seconds. So I'll get my weapon out. Take a look at my character sheet, but
Yeah. So you start preparing for battle. You let everyone else know what is happening and where you all are in the wastes.
When he lets us know, I want to cast Artemizyart to some myself.
Okay. Milo, you, because I'm pretty sure you can, you hear them talking. Right? Because now, as they start getting closer,
Yeah, I can hear him.
you all begin to hear like the soft growls and you hear
that's
the
pretty good.
larger one. Not enough. And the others saying, yes, 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 yes. As they are circling you.
He said not enough.
Mm-hmm.
Did it look like he was talking about not enough food for
Give me-
people or not enough distance?
Give me an insight check.
Fellas, while he's doing that, I'm gonna hand a bottle of gin to this man who's there and tell him that when the big one's in range to throw it at him.
He
Good
nods.
call. 14.
14. With an insight of 14, you're pretty sure he's talking about he hungry. he real hungry.
What'd you say about the injured guy?
He's quickly.
He nods?
The injured guy nods like, yeah, he'll definitely do that thing that you said to do.
He is barreling
Perfect.
for hangry.
He
And then I kind of
hungry.
want to like scoot him behind, like hide him behind me. Well, I mean they're in a circle, so like but
So let's do this. I'm going to get you all,
Can I also-
over to the battle map. You all, we're not in combat yet, but I want to build this with you all so you all have a clear view of what is going on here.
Also, can I hand him my crossbow?
Yeah, he will take your crossbow 100%.
Okay.
Yeah, he
And I tell
definitely
him,
will.
I'm getting this back later, but here, for now, we need all the help we can get.
Yes, yes. And he kind of sets the bottle down next to him and lights his crossbow.
Mm.
I am going to, lights the crossbow. No, he cocks the crossbow, I guess is the word, right? Cocks.
I'm okay with him lighting the crossbow too. Like light an
He
arrow.
can't light
He
the
can light the arrow.
I'm going to do campfire. Could you all drag yourselves onto the map?
Oh yeah.
Oh, hold on. I think this is a lot bigger than I thought it was.
I can see the stuff this time.
Oh, that's great.
Should provide an excellent, I'd say advantage, but really it just levels the playing field for you.
Okay. This is that, and I'm going to put you all here. There you go.
Wait, this is dumb, but like I haven't dragged my character out in a long time. I forgot how you.
You go to journal, and
Grab
then
a
you're a
name.
little where it says main characters. You just click and drag him.
Oh, derp. Okay, got it. Oh, but I put him like 3 miles to the south. Whoops.
Sucks to suck, bro.
Get good.
So we leave Hog for bait. As it comes running back to camp.
Yeah.
Hey guys!
Hey guys, I got really unlucky with spawn points.
Are those the wolf? Those aren't
Those
wolves.
are
those
tents.
Tents.
Those are tents around
nice.
which you all are. I'm going to drag. Let's do the guy, because he's just a huntsman's dude. So we'll add him.
Wait, what's that thing by me then?
Fireplace.
Izzy.
Oh yeah, Izzy. You're right. That's Izzy.
I'm standing by him then. So put him behind me.
I think my breaker keeps breaking.
So it's doing its job, or?
I mean, and then it comes back on. I think I'm pulling.
Izzy's
too much
over by
power.
me, Philly.
This is Izzy right here, right?
As a quick side note,
No, Izzy's
breakers
literally
don't
over
flip
by
at
me.
all.
She's got her own thing.
Yeah, this is Izzy right here, right?
The red one? Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Sorry, I saw the dragon on the other side. I was wondering what the dragon was.
The dragon is the
That's the
dragonborn that you all
guy.
have just
Gotcha.
saved, I guess.
Gotcha.
And now,
Before we start anything, before we roll initiative, I'm gonna wait until they're close, probably until just before I think some sort of combat is going to start, and I'm going to say a few words and do something to my weapon. I guess I'll text you.
sure,
Same thing as last time, so just giving you a heads up.
that's fine.
Okay.
I think you can just say it at this point. I think that is not as.
It's not super secret. I say a prayer and my weapon starts to glow.
Because they would see that happen, right? Like they would watch you.
I mean, they saw it happen last time, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think it's as secret this time anymore. They see
Cool.
you say that silent prayer, and you go ahead and put that into the chat, what you do there. Well, actually, no,
Oh,
you
yeah,
don't
that's
have to. I think it's just you see him say that, and it glows. I know what it does, and you know what it does, so that's fine.
Braum, would you need a light?
I mean, that never hurts.
As I'm like finishing up wrapping the bandage, I just tap Braum's shield again, and I cast the light cantrip.
Okay. As soon as you cast light, it shines out, and they begin to charge.
Oh wait, really fast. I wanted to say, can I be in front of the big one? I don't know which one is destined as the bigger of them, but I wanted to position in front of that one.
We're going to see in just a
We want our
second here.
boy.
Hold on. I need to do something that I just realized I might be able to do.
For
And that
imagery's
is,
sake,
oh, yeah.
after I say
Hold
my-
on.
After I say my prayer, my weapon is also glowing. So I think we have two sources of bright light here.
Did that add an aura? Hold on.
It says emits bright light for 20 feet and dim light for 20 feet beyond that.
Okay.
So that's who's glowing right now? Is it Vaga cast light on Braum? Okay, so
On my shield specifically.
Big bright boys.
That could be important. Sure is.
Man.
Oh, and if Braum is taking on the ones to the north, you said there's ones to the south too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's 5 of them
Let's
around
do
us.
this,
Because
the fire is going to be, like, they're actually probably, at first, they're staying outside the range of the firelight. So they can sneak around a bit. Because that's your campfire. And then, Braum, you just got light cast on your weapon, right? On your shield?
Yeah.
Braum? And how big is the radius for light? The spell light?
It says one object that is 20-foot radius and a dim light for an additional 20. So 40 in total, 20 of brightness.
Okay. So what I'm going to do...
Yeah, that's,
20...
that's the same effect as mine. Too,
okay.
So.
Oh, perfect.
That's good. So then I'm just going to do 40 for both of you all.
Dope.
This is so cool. Learning all these tools is just maybe my favorite thing ever. But you all cast light, so you all have those, and that will travel with you, so keep that in mind. But you all have light cast. This one over here, this one is the big one.
The blue one? Excellent.
He seems to be staying a bit back while you all are doing what you're doing. Oh, that's light in the chat. I see there.
That's where I read it from.
So, everybody, please, let's do this.
I don't like that.
How do you ping again? Ping on the map?
Just hold it.
Oh, hold it, and then how do you do that little distancey measury thing?
It's one of the tools in the left bar.
Yeah, fourth one down.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, fourth one down a little.
Now, fellas, you said they start charging. What do they move into? Do you?
We will see in just a moment. Everybody, please click on your character and roll initiative for me.
Here we go.
I,
Oh, 7.
Jesus Christ.
start combat.
Gone last again.
Oh boy.
Get these bad rolls out now.
Nice little spread.
Okay. And let's roll for you, sir. Nope. Come on. Are you going to do it for me? Are you going to open up? Nope. You're not opening it up yet either. Okay, and I'm going to drop the wolves into initiative. There's a wolf.
Rip.
And now let's drop Big Wolf into initiative.
Ooh, Winter Wolf.
Did
Don't
he
look
pop
that
in?
up.
Nah, he did not pop in. Darn it. I have to do it again. Sorry. Because I didn't click on him like I always tell you all to do. So here's his actual one.
Boo!
Boo, better initiative.
Hey, Pelly.
Oh,
I'm gonna move Izzy farther away from us because she would have been on rotation right now. So I'm gonna move her out away from the camp right now. Is that okay?
I will move
Or do you want her to be back?
because she was watching here.
Yeah. So wherever you want to put her, I know she
She's
wasn't
there.
with us though.
That's where she is. Because she was watching the direction from which the dude was coming. So she's there right now.
Cool.
Let's now sort our initiative tracker. Boom. And Winterwolf is first. Really? Y'all have been doing that this whole time, eh? Oh no.
No,
I just finally got to look
Winterwolf
at your...
is below Milo. Because he
No.
rolled an 8.
No. So, let's see.
Actually, he got a 4.
What is Winterwolf gonna do? I think he's gonna try to kill all of you, really.
Can I be honest? I would, if I was Winterwolf.
Oh, hey, thanks, Hog.
I know exactly what he's gonna do. Winterwolf is going to, because Winterwolf has a movement, he has a pretty big speed. He's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And what is that? What do we got on him? Nope, he's not close enough. I think he will actually go 40, 50, and then he will dash to be right here. No, he's not.
By the way,
to be right there.
the
He's
circle
going to
of
be
light
right here.
that I can see around.
He's going to hold his action, is what he's going to do. He's going to move right here and wait. Hog.
Okay. The circle of light I can see around Hog. Is there one around Braum too, or am I not able to see it?
There is, but you'd have to look at the battle map to see it.
I see.
But you all don't see
I
it?
see mine and you see yours, but we only see our own auras.
Okay.
Okay. That's weird.
Maybe that's like a permissions thing.
I think so. I can fix that. You go ahead.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I'm just taking a look at a couple of abilities. And you said this wolf is like 40 feet out?
Yeah, you can measure him.
But I can see it on the friggin' map. Man, I'm not gonna run toward it. I'm gonna stand my ground. I think I will ready an action. I'm not super knowledgeable about the mechanics of readying an action, but I mean, like,
you tell me what you would like to do, and then you'll use your reaction to do it if the thing that triggers the action happens.
Okay.
So you
I
give
can
me the trigger.
Hold my trigger is if the wolf comes within range. If it's attack, I mean, I'm assuming it's gonna attack me, but if it comes within range.
Just that one wolf or any wolf?
I want to say any wolf.
Sounds good.
I think only the one of them can reach me, right? Actually, I don't know. Yeah, any wolf. And can I ready movement too, or?
You cannot. You can only use movement. You cannot ready movement.
Okay.
You can only ready an action.
All right. In that case, I'm gonna ready just like my attack actions.
Okay. I'm going to do this. Braum, let me know if you can see this, okay? Let me know if you can see his light. Do you see it now? In the game, Braum? Nope. Okay. I'm going to try this. That's how I do that. That's good. And then, how about now?
No.
Now?
Nope.
Okay. Then never mind. Only I will be able to see it, and you'll be able to see it on the battle chat. So, sorry.
Okay. Yeah, it seems weird. If it's light, we should all be able to see it.
I know, right? But I'll have to figure out how to do that later as well. Because I feel like auras used to show up for everybody, for everyone could see an aura on a token, but I don't know why it's not doing it. We'll figure that out later. But yeah, you ready action for a wolf to attack and to attack back?
Yep, that is correct.
Cool. Milo.
Would, due to us it being in the middle of the night, would Izzy have regained her poison for the next day yet? Like, have we done a full rest?
She would at this point, yeah. Because
This
you
one?
have not milked her yet, so yeah, she's good.
Okay. Then Izzy is going to move. Let's see here. She's got 60 feet. So she's gonna fly near Hog here. It's about 60 feet from where she was. Then she's gonna hold her sting until she's close to the wild wolf, the blue one, the head.
Mm-hmm.
If he comes within range, that she's going to attack him with the sting.
Okay.
And then as far as myself, I'm going to...
If she is holding an attack action, your action has been used.
So
remember, you have to give up your action to make her attack.
I thought she got a second attack off of my attack.
No, she gets one. It's either you attack or she attacks.
Okay, that's fine then. Well, she'll hold that
Okay.
until he comes into if he comes closer.
Okay.
And with that, then I will move. I'm gonna move a little bit away. I'm gonna move 40 feet to the other side of Vaga. So here.
You have how fast is your movement? You got 30, buddy. 25, I think. You're a halfling.
25. My bad. 25.
Yeah, you ain't moving no 40 feet.
That's my fault. So 25 that direction. So 40 minus 15. So I'll be like
So 15
right
back.
next to Vaga.
Yeah, just moving back. Yeah, that's fine.
Right by the campfire.
Sounds good.
So yeah.
Wolves! Wolf is going to... Let's see. They're going to be smart about it because they are wolves. This one is going to dash at Braum. And this one's going to dash and flank Braum as well. This one's going to get into range with Hog. This one will be with Hog as well. This one came first. For Hog, your trigger happens. So you can make your attack towards the wolf.
Okay. I will roll that. Too many windows. That's to hit. It's a 14 to hit.
14 hits.
Alright, I'm going to roll for damage, and then I believe I have a... Does it do the... No, it doesn't do the ability automatically, so I'll have to... Do you want me to link the ability in chat, or you already know?
You just rolled the damage for it. Just add it on there, buddy.
Whoa! Okay. I'm pretty...
Jeez.
Whoa, did I...
No, you just rolled to attack
No.
again. Click on the button glaive.
You could
Click on the word glaive inside of
on
the
the
chat.
word, but...
Inside of the chat.
Oh, my bad. Okay, that's
I
7.
like 18.
I do
Right.
like 18. 18's a nice.
7, and then give me the extra. You just have to hit / roll.
Yeah. Sorry, dude. I should have been.
I think if you... Yeah. You see the little dice off in the bar to the left?
I think it just says I just add +2 to attack rolls.
No. That's divine favor, yeah?
Sacred weapon.
Sacred weapon?
Yeah, channel divinity.
Oh. That
So that's
actually adds your charisma bonus to hit, not for damage.
That's why it's okay.
So it would have given you a
okay.
+2 to hit. So you would add a 16
Oh, right.
instead of
Attack
14.
roll means to hit, right? Okay,
Yeah.
my bad.
I think you would have had a 20.
In that case, I'm not going to do anything else. That I'll just have that attack be the attack.
Sure,
so,
but you do hurt this guy with 7 damage though, because
Okay, nice.
Either way you would have hit anyway. So you do get to do damage and do 7 damage to that dude.
Okay, awesome.
Plus the 4.
Furious slash against the.
That was me
first
testing this thing. I was testing the dice rollers. If you see on the left side, guys, there's like a little button that looks like a dice next to the ruler and things like that. If you click the die off to the left and you click any of the dice, it will just roll one of them. And then you can roll 2 of them, 3 of them, 4 of them, 5 of them, depending. So I was just seeing how that worked, and it works actually pretty well.
I have
So
a
that
quick
way, if
question.
you wanted to just roll a d20 or add 2d6 to something, you can just hit that button instead of typing in roll whatever.
Did that D4 that Hog rolled? Did that add to the damage?
It did not, because
Did
I
it
thought he
damage
was
that?
doing divine
Okay.
favor, but he was doing a channel divinity instead.
Okay.
Question. The
Yes.
gin bottle that Braum had gave the dude, he said as soon as you
Oh,
see
I haven't
one
rolled
in
him.
range.
Yeah, I haven't rolled for his initiative yet.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Okay. I just wondered, would he have done that on his turn, or would that have been like before the combat started? Threw
He would
that
have
at
been holding his action. So when they got into range, he would have tried to attack. I forgot about that guy.
And then I also sent you the stats on my crossbow.
Oh,
I didn't
he's
know
not.
if
You said throw it at the big one or the normal one, Braum? Or just any of them?
I mean, I had asked him to throw it at the big one. I don't know in his condition if he would have listened to that or just thrown the one that came closest to us.
I'm going to say
Based on
he's
fear.
still waiting. Because he's not in range of the big one yet. Because he also knows how dangerous the big one is. Oh, he did,
Apologies, as they came in, did we? Oh, dang it.
he did poorly.
Yeah. What's his? Do you want him to compare his dex to me to see who goes first?
I'm pretty sure yours is higher than a 1.
I mean, I'm pretty positive too, but
So he's going to be right there.
as they came in, could we tell that any of them had been previously wounded in their prior fight at all?
You do not see any wounded here. But if you whisper over to the guy, he's going to say there were more wolves. There's less of them now. These look like ones that were not damaged. They don't look hurt at all.
Yep. When the big wolf said he needed more, that's what he meant. He was like, we need more wolves to fight these guys.
I mean, he probably
Checks out.
He probably just wanted to eat you all next. But they actually... Wait, what is their movement speed? Because I think they don't have enough. They dashed in order to get engaged.
They said they
with
had to
everyone.
dash to me.
Yeah, they were close, but not all the way there. So they dashed to get into range. So it is the wolves' turn. They are done. Braum, you are up.
We're gonna hit the guy
Jeez.
in front of me with a 20.
Sure.
That's not nat 20, so it doesn't crit, right?
Correct.
Unfortunately. We're gonna do 5 bludgeoning damage, I believe, is what we called it.
Yep. And you just crack this one right in the head with your shield. The dog whines and kind of winces and moves back a bit.
Sorry, quick interjection. I don't know how important this might be, but I now have 2 auras on my screen.
Yay!
I don't know when the second one showed up, but I do now see Hog.
Awesome.
Just as a heads up.
Okay.
Side note.
So you can't see Hog now?
No, I can see Hog, but I can see your aura.
Okay.
I still don't see
Like
any
your
of
light aura.
No,
now.
that's
so
fine.
yeah,
I know what's
those-
going on then. If you can see it and the other one, that's why I wanted to test it like that. So I can change it for everyone
Very
now.
good.
But yes, that's great.
Cool. 'Cause, like,
Awesome.
I also cannot see his aura.
I know.
Or I never. Okay. Cool.
We're good. We're good. So you do that.
Good.
It is this guy's turn. He is waiting for the big guy to get close to throw that stuff at him. But he also sees that there's like a bunch of guys right next to him. So I think what he's going to do instead is he's going to fire that crossbow you all gave him at the dog that just got hit in the face. I don't have
Sweet.
anything for crossbow for him. But he's going to do
I
his
sent you the
darndest.
stats. It's 1d8 plus 3 at least for me.
Well, he doesn't have an automatic roll. So what we're going to do is we're going to roll a dex check with him. He is proficient, so I'll just add his +2 to it.
Dope.
Yes!
Damn.
So he's going to do 1d8 plus 1. So 3 damage to this guy. It sinks in. It kind of nicks on the side. He's not done. He's not dead, but he is hurt. And
He's
still,
hurt?
Yeah,
At that amount?
Now I see the aura.
I know. You all should soon see the aura.
Yeah, I see the big green aura.
There we go.
I don't
Yep.
see the campfire aura.
I know. I got that, guys. I got it.
I also don't see Milo's aura.
Vaga, you are up.
Oh, all right. Well,
Don't
There's a
roll for
wolf
Izzy
right
in
there.
the thing either, Raymond.
yeah.
Yeah, I forgot.
You could flank him.
Got my mace out. Time to do a little smack.
Yeah, get the flank on.
That's not flanking yet.
Ooh.
Oh.
He
Boo.
could have. He could have moved here.
Boo.
Around some more.
Wait, where?
You could have moved here to
Yeah.
flank.
Wait, okay, can you explain? Wait,
Okay,
could
I
you
moved
explain
there.
flanking to us one more time then? Because
Yeah.
I'd like
You have
to
to
read
be on the
that.
opposite
as a-
side. You have to be on opposing sides of a creature.
Okay.
And that then gives
Can
you
I-
what?
Advantage. For
Advantage.
now. I know in some rules they say flanking is a +2. I haven't decided which one that I want to do yet. But for now, we're just going to do advantage.
Can I roll for advantage?
So Vaga
Yes,
gets to
yes,
roll
you can.
again?
Okay. Great, because
Yeah.
that was a terrible roll. Oh, fucking shit.
God damn it!
You swing over
Rolled a
and
2 and a 1.
this is
2 and
a
a 1.
wily wolf. It actually grabs onto the handle of your mace, and you.
That was on. No, I got the 2.
Oh
I
yeah, you're
rolled a
right.
2,
You got a
not
1. That's
Advantage.
fine. That's okay. But no, you don't. You don't hit the wolf.
I don't think I can do anything else.
I don't think you can either. We are
Woohoo.
going to go to Boss Wolf, and let me do one thing real quick.
Boss Wolf, the new movie from DreamWorks.
Boss Wolf.
Oh God.
There we go. I found more things.
Diving headfirst into the treasure box of Roll20 mechanics.
Holy crap, this is so useful.
Sorry, what happened?
Can you all see the fire if I do this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
Ooh!
There's a whole fire there.
Yeah.
Ooh, buddy. You all don't even know what just got opened up.
Sounds like
Like
Pandora's
for
box.
now, I can do this.
Could we like differentiate some coloring maybe?
What do you mean?
He
I
wants
mean,
to-
there's just like yellow and yellow and yellow.
Yeah.
No.
So like maybe like, just make one like a red and one a green kind of a thing, you know?
Nope. It's all yellow because that's the color your DM can see.
I know that's why I picked red and green.
Those are the two colors I can't. You're a jerk.
Very good.
Yeah.
So if I do,
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna
I'm
do
getting
something.
attacked by giant bison wolves.
Right. He said all of a sudden they all mutate and attack you.
I'm gonna do. Okay, what I want to test, I'm just gonna test one thing. Braum, the guy who is right above you, I'm gonna hit a button,
Yep.
and I want you to tell me whether or not you can then click on him to see his AC. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Don't worry about it then.
Like it.
Meanwhile,
It's a lot of clicking. I don't like that.
He's clicking the up arrow on a
where
number.
is he gonna go? He sees this thing here. He's not gonna get in range
Who's
of
the
that.
dude?
Yeah, we can see that.
I
Wait,
know.
we can always see that. Oops.
How
He's
close is
going
he to
to-
hog? We should measure that distance just for my own viewing pleasure.
He's gonna go right here.
Hmm.
He passed Izzy,
He went out of his
With that
her
trigger?
range on purpose.
but he's within her range though.
He
Or
he
you have
went outside of the range because she has a 5-foot strike range. So
Right.
he went
Oh, okay,
around.
okay.
He went around Izzy.
Her strike
She-
range. Okay.
Yep. And I need. So this wolf kind of walks around the fire, much less scared of the fire than the other creatures are, and breathes in. And this icy breath hits Milo, this dude, and Braum. I need
Two
all
questions.
three of you to give
Does
me
protection-
Constitution saving throws, and we can find out the rest later. What's up, Braum?
Okay. First question. Protection fighter. Would this count as an attack roll that he's doing on us, or does it just automatically hit us?
It would not. This is automatically hitting you, so you would not be able to use protection to protect other people, unfortunately.
Okay. Is this something that I can use absorb elements on?
You can use that, yeah, but go ahead and roll a save first.
Okay, just wanted to ask.
I'm gonna do the guard. Oh,
said
guard got a
Tom?
nat 1. Guard, come on.
I'm got a 7.
Braum got
I
a
got
7.
11.
Got an 11. That's a fail on the guard, a fail on Braum, and let me see. Oh no, I apologize. It is not a con save. It is a dex save. Could you
Dex
all
save.
re-roll
Oh,
his
thank
dex
God.
saves?
Braum got a 15.
15.
Dude, hell yeah.
Both of us got 15.
Now let's try for
Alright.
this guy.
And this dude. What's this
Yes!
guard roll? And a nat 20!
20.
Not a nat 20. I'm sure,
A 19, but still. So you all don't take the full damage, which is great news. But he does breathe out on you all, and you do take 4 points of damage if you succeeded. Yeah, you all succeeded. So 4 points of damage apiece. And did you want to use absorb elements, Kyle?
Not on that. I'm going to take 4 points of damage.
I mean, it would
Wait, can
give
I
you-
do that? Because
It would charge up your next attack,
Um,
though, right? So it's up to you.
Yeah, that's fine then. I'll go ahead and use absorb elements.
Turn. So you take.
Okay, so just to clarify, it says I have resistance to the triggering damage type until the start of your next turn.
Yes.
So no cold damage can affect me until I assume it's cold.
Yeah, until the next turn. Until the start of your next turn. All
Okay.
cold damage is cut in half. It's not none. It's cut in half. So you take 2 damage. Everyone
Oh,
else takes
because of
4.
Okay.
He's going to take his 4 damage. And now we'll go on to Hog.
Yeah, get him.
Right. Let's see. I'm still fighting these 2 guys, but I don't want to get flanked. I'm going to tactically move.
Well, you have right now you have a tent behind you. But these guys, to be honest, they look like they're very well coordinated regardless.
Right, but also if I mean, like, for instance, if I moved, I'm not making this my actual move, but if I moved here, like, they couldn't flank me, right? Or
Correct.
They already can't.
You are
But
correct.
they already can't flank you.
I thought they just
They
had to be able
could
to
flank him.
They
still
could have
flank
flanked
him.
No,
this. No, he's
Right.
right. No, Trevor's right. Because they could have done this.
They could have cut both sides left and right.
Yeah, okay. Just making sure.
Now,
So I
the
am
thing
going to
is,
move
if
back.
you do move there, he gets an attack of. They get attack of opportunity.
Oh, that's a good point. Okay.
Right.
Like, let's say if I move here.
I'm gonna say you see that they are very well coordinated already. They have
Right.
pack tactics, and pack tactics give them advantage if 2 of them are attacking you from any direction. So, it is not.
That sucks.
It is not worth it.
Gotcha.
Is it? Can they get double advantage though if they're flanking too?
No,
Advantage doesn't stack.
that's one of the reasons I'm thinking of putting a +2 instead of advantage. But
Okay.
that's
cool.
neither here
one
nor
more
there.
one more question. If I move 1 to the right, boop, that also gives him an opportunity to attack, right? The
It
bottom
is
left
not.
one.
No, because you're still
It is
within
not.
5 feet of him.
Oh, right. Diagonal is still 5. Okay.
Yep. So you can move there if you want.
Yeah. Fuck it. I'll move there then. And I am going to, as a bonus action, my sanctuary, yeah, and I'm gonna cast Sanctuary, by Hukara or whatever, and that will give me.
You should do that after you attack.
To this day, still one of the most amazing songs I know.
Should I? Okay.
Because it will break when you attack. Sanctuary is a passive, right? So it's a passivity. So you want to attack first and then cast Sanctuary.
Now this one does not. This one does not use concentration. Why
It
would
does not. It's not concentration. It's the actual spell. Go ahead and put Sanctuary into the chat for me. I'll show you.
Oh yeah, no, you're totally right. Yep, I totally read over that. Then thank you for reminding me of that. In that case, I'm going to.
But you can attack and then cast it.
I can, yeah. In that case, that's simpler, and that's what I'll do. So let me roll for Glaive on this the same wolf that I hit the last time.
Okay.
Boop. 9 to hit. Ooh, that's not great.
It's +2 because I think your Channel Divinity is still going, but that still misses. 11 is still a miss.
Okay, then in that case, I will I'll use the Sanctuary.
Okay, you cast Sanctuary. Next up is Milo.
All right. So, Blue Boy's coming in range, or he's in range.
He's
basically
right here now.
to where I can reach to him. Yeah. So, because of the fact that he moved out of the way, acting like he knew where Izzy was,
She
Izzy's a
wasn't
little
hiding.
pissed. I know she wasn't. That's what I said. It's still, she was a little pissed that he walked past so brazenly, and she's gonna move here, and
Cool.
she's going to try to sting him.
Go for it.
There we go, sting. Oh, sorry, I apologize. Should have rolled.
No, that's a nat 1.
No.
And a 6.
Oh, clicking. Oh, that was the attack roll. Okay, never mind.
She does not have
Okay.
advantage.
No, she does not on that. Also, why does that come up as advantage? That's weird.
That's because you're set to do advantage right now. I'm going to change it for you. But yeah,
So she misses completely.
she does miss. I'm going to say I don't think she falls into the fire or anything, but she does miss, and she kind of lands on the ground instead of in the sky. She kind of the hide
Yeah,
was a
instead of-
lot
instead
thicker
of
than
floating.
he thought, and so she's on the ground next to this
Gotcha.
creature, and the creature looks at Izzy.
Okay. I
You
am
can
then
still
going to
move.
move.
You don't have an attack, but you can still move.
Right. I'm going to move to flank him from her.
Okay. You're gonna give me no, you can move through the fire. That's fine. You move diagonally, so
I can move through
you
people.
don't step on the fire.
Well, I can also move through anything larger than me.
You are right. You
It's a-
can do that. You're right. Let me see. Where's the... There we go. Cool. All right. That fixed Izzy, so now she's normal. And she will roll normally.
You want me to try one real quick?
No. Next up
Okay.
are the wolves, and they are going to try their darndest to eat your flesh. So we're going to start with them trying to attack. What is your DC for that sanctuary? What are they trying to get? What are they trying to get higher than for your sanctuary?
Oh, they have to beat a 12, I think.
12, I think, is their. Then they will.
My DC is 12.
They will try their best because they will have to do wisdom checks first. And Wolf 1.
With advantage, huh? Damn.
He does not have advantage. For some, they are not set like Izzy is. So it will be the first one, which is the 15. So Wolf 1 does it, and now we will roll for Wolf 2. 12 also does it. So they get through the sanctuary, unfortunately. And they are going to... I'm going to turn their advantage roll off now while I'm doing that for people. There we go. And now they are going to try to attack. Well, right now they do have advantage. So they are going to try to attack with advantage next to each other with their pack tactics. Natural 20.
Okay.
And the second one's going to try to... We'll do damage for him.
I swear to God, if they crit again.
That's
I think his computer's bugged.
It is not.
I wouldn't think that.
Yeah, it's weird. He seems to do bad rolls
What-
for
Wow.
our
And then a
allies,
19,
but not
yeah.
For us.
Yeah. So the first one does 2d4
15.
plus, so 9 damage. Oh, 9 plus 6 piercing? Oh yeah, because it's a crit. So that's 15 damage for the crit.
Okay, I'm bloodied.
And then the second will do their normal attack for 7 piercing.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, man, I'm sorry. Hog. You're always caught in the
I'm
middle
sorry. Bullshit.
of... They're always caught... It's not me! It's a public roller, guys. I'm not cheating you all.
Sure, it's a public roller.
They just rolled well, and they bite the crap out of you.
I'll just turn off the advantage or turn on the advantage. Public roller.
Yeah.
These, like I said, everything is standard, guys. Either standard ass wolves.
Yeah, that's luck. That's insane.
Just horrible luck on our
Just
part.
bad
right
luck. But these two are going to both try to bite. I think because they will have pack tactics if they do, I think they will both try to bite Braum.
Bring it on, baby.
Let's do with advantage. Bite. 21 and
Yep.
19.
Yep.
7 damage and 9 damage.
There's some good damage rolls too.
They are really good damage
Right.
rolls.
I do 5,
3 and a
7,
4.
9, 15. What the shit?
It's pretty bad. Like, they're rolling max damage on everything.
I just don't want a 1. How about that?
Right. But that is their turn. Braum, it is your go.
Yeah, it sure shit is. See that guy that I have advantage on that's right between me and Vaga?
Yep.
Yeah,
Correct.
I kill him.
Crack him. No,
22.
Definitely hits.
So he's taking shield dash damage, which is 4, plus
1d8, I think.
I have what, an extra 1d8?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go. You plus 7.
Jeez.
So 11 in total.
11. You kill him.
Awesome.
Outright. So you
action surge. I attack the guy above me.
Yeah, go for it.
Ooh, 7.
That one misses. But you see Braum, like, the icy breath of that other creature peers over, and Braum kind of just holds his shield up, and you see the shield start glowing with this blue energy. And then he swings it around, crashes it into the wolf in front of him, and that energy releases out into the wolf and just blows his head off. And the wolf falls headless on the ground.
Damn.
And then he, with a surge of strength, swings back at the other wolf. But the other wolf, being terrified, dodges out of the way. So he's gone.
Do I still have a bonus action up, Ellie's?
You do, yeah.
I use second wind.
Sure. Good move. Good move.
Yeah.
I'm going
So
to
we'll
just
go-
add
okay.
dead to him. Boom, he's dead.
3 plus 3, so I guess 6. Sure. I'll take it.
Yeah, that's 6.
Alright,
Next
the-
up is our dragon dude. He is going to try his darndest to throw this stuff at the giant thing. I'm going to
Say
say...
he's proficient in ranged attack, right?
This is an improvised weapon. He is not proficient.
Damn it.
But he is going to try his darndest here. No! He misses.
How badly? Like,
Not badly.
So he
It
proposes
lands
it, right?
nearby, but it does not land on
close?
the creature. I'm going to say it's like, probably like right here. The square north of him.
okay. Okay.
But that's his turn, and he's going to back away. He's not engaged with anyone, so he's going to move here. Got to hide behind this tent and ready his crossbow.
What
'Cause
a
he still has a crossbow. Next up is I'm going to remove Izzy. Vaga, you're up.
All right. I now that both of these wolves are dead, right?
Nope, just one.
No.
This one's still alive.
No.
That one's still alive. The
Yeah,
one on
the one
okay.
north.
Okay. I'm still going to move to about here, or at least yeah. And I'm going to cast Scorching Ray, and I'm gonna hit the three wolves that aren't the big boy.
Okay. Roll to hit.
So I'll make ranged spell attacks. So hey, crit.
That's
on
a
the first one.
that 20. Which one is that? Is that the north, south, or?
No. This is gonna go on one of the lower ones, fighting hog.
Okay. We will say this one is closer. I'm betting you hit this one first. This one here.
Yeah, that's the one
Okay.
I was attacking as well.
So
Okay,
go ahead and go and hit damage for that one first, real quick. It should add the crit damage automatically if you hit Scorching Ray.
So
Would that
10.
do it? So 10. Yeah. So 10. Yeah, that's the crit damage.
Cool.
'Cause
You
it's
blow
a-
him
Oh
away.
wait, no.
Yeah.
It's 2d6.
It's 2d6 per ray, right?
Yeah.
Is it 2d6 per ray?
So if
Is that Scorching Ray?
yeah, it's
Yeah.
per ray.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So wait. So what's the crit damage for that?
So that would
'Cause those were
so
the
just
2d6.
roll 2d6 again. Just hit the dice roll and roll additional 2d6.
I mean, he already killed it with the 10, right?
He did kill it with the 10, so it's not entirely necessary.
Like- What?
I'm enjoying
Well-
this so much.
Yo, dude, that's some bull.
But here's the deal: he's already
But he is
dead.
dead, so it's fine.
So-
He's dead.
Dead, yeah. All right. All right, number 2.
The wolf spits in your
This
face.
guy?
and dies.
Yeah.
That hits. Give me damage.
Light him up. Oh,
Does 6 to him.
are you sure it's doing?
Yeah, it was 3 plus
Yeah, it's
3.
it's 2d6.
Yeah.
And then
Well,
the
I
last
asked
one up
because
here.
the top one didn't.
That's
God
an
damn
8 to
it.
hit. So that one misses, but you do blast these two quite good. And they are blasted. Next up is the wolf. The wolf is just going to go kill Izzy. Well, he's going to try.
Please do that. Please unleash the Reckoning's wrath. Please do.
Oh, he does not have advantage either. So it'd be a 15 to hit Izzy?
Armor class is 13, so yeah, it's a hit.
Okay.
You gotta roll that again.
13 piercing to
You
Izzy.
didn't do it right.
So you see this
13.
wolf turn around, bite into this small pseudo dragon, and Izzy just turns to snow in its mouth. And then it turns back around, snarling, looking at you. And you hear him talking. That was not very filling.
Do I have to wait till my turn to respond?
Yes.
Okay. That's all I needed to know.
As a bonus action, you can flip it off, but
You can,
No,
it
I
is,
have
it is
other bonus
standard
actions for that
practice.
one.
You can bonus action flip it off. Next up, Hog. You got one that is next to you. The other one is dead.
I've
What would you
also
like
got
to do?
not a lot of got
Hit
enough
points.
hit points that I can count on one hand. So I will
I see you.
I'm going to clutch my my what's the word?
Holy
Bullet
symbol.
symbol.
My symbol, thank you. And I'm going to cast find the spells page. There we go.
I cast locate spells.
Lay
Cast
on
locate
my
spells.
hand. And I can just budget out the hit points that I want, right?
Yeah, you can mark as many as you would like, and you
Got
can
a
heal yourself with them.
Got a pool of 15, so I'm just gonna lay that all handsy to
Sure.
myself to not die. And because I haven't attacked, I think that's my action, right? That's it. Yeah,
Correct.
Full action. And because I haven't attacked, then I still have the
Sanctuary.
on.
That is correct.
Sanctuary.
So go
Yeah.
ahead and add your hit points back up. You all are keeping
Do
like
that.
marking your hit points, right? In your
I am, yeah. Oh,
Milo, are
I
you-
have
Yeah.
it in the app. No. In
yeah.
the,
Make sure to mark your hit points inside of there, because otherwise I won't know who is looking hurt and who is not.
I is looking for.
Yeah. Yes, you is.
Just to be clear.
Oh, I wonder. Hold on, guys. There's another. We're gonna take a quick detour. I'm gonna let you all see. Let's see if you all mark it there. If I do that,
I wish it would color code the turn order to show you like how injured people were. You know.
can you, everybody, can you do me a favor and just one click on Hog? I mean, not Hog. Braum.
Yeah,
Sure.
I
Do
can
you
see
see
stuff.
his hit points?
I can
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
it.
I cannot see my hit points now.
I see everybody's.
See hogs.
Well, I
I
don't,
don't
see
see
Vaga.
Milo's.
I don't see Vagas.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
something
see
we are going to
Milo's.
play with. We're going to play with that, guys. That's going to be awesome. So you all will be able to see actually each other's hit point pool
Yeah, I see
to tell
everybody
how
but
hurt
Vaga
everybody is
the
and
other
stuff
guy.
like that. But for now, that is Hog's turn. He will heal up himself, feeling a little bit
can
better,
still see-
and that
still
sanctuary
see
is
Braum,
still
is that-
on.
Is that right?
Yeah, I wanted you all to click on Braum, but it was Hog's turn. But now it is Milo. Milo, you are staring down at a very large, hungry wolf.
Staring down?
So Milo, yeah, because I'm standing right there. So Milo is gonna look at the pile of snow that's dripping from his mouth that was Izzy,
Mm-hmm.
and even though he knows it's okay,
It's still
he's
not
really
okay.
pissed right now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do here. He's just gonna clasp his hands together in front of him and look like Kevin Hart stare this dude down. Like, here's
Yeah.
what we're gonna do here, okay? You are going to spit out the remaining snow that's in your mouth, and we're gonna take 2 seconds for me to think about how I'm gonna fillet you for lunch. And he's gonna cast Fey Presence, and
Ooh.
he's going to charm him.
You're gonna go charm?
I'm gonna go charmed. I'm not gonna go frightened. I'm gonna go charmed.
Okay. And that's an aura out from you, correct?
I see. I can cause each creature within a 10-foot cube from you to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I don't think you
He's
catch
the only
any
one
of the
within
other
10
wolves.
feet, though. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Wisdom save from Big Bad Wolf.
Yeah.
13?
You some of a biscuit.
Ah,
That's
that's high. That's too high for you. Hey.
12. So yeah, he just barely made it.
He will say, I will open my mouth to consume you next.
Yeah, not a chance. So I'm gonna go because I have movement.
He has attack of opportunity if you move.
He does. However, I'm going to Misty Step as a bonus action.
You can't do that.
So I'm going to do that.
30 feet
that's
from where
60
you are.
feet?
30.
30. So place me. One is
Move
dead on each
yourself.
one. Would I know which
Whoa,
of the
good
two
luck.
wolves? Which of the two wolves around Braum and Hog are more damaged?
There's only one wolf around each because of that nice scorched ray.
Right.
You see, there's like a skull and crossbones over the dead
On
ones.
those two, right.
Those
But
are
as far as
dead.
like damage wise, have I seen that whether or not, because I'm right
They're
in the middle,
pretty
what I've
equally
seen?
damaged. They both got hurt a little
Equally
bit,
damaged?
but they're
Okay. I'm going to go. Oh, I need to move my marker here. I'm going to go flank here
okay.
to get out of his way.
Sounds good. So you just that didn't work, and then you just see him turn to snow yourself, just pff, and then psh, reappear behind this wolf, and the wolf is like ah! And is startled, and that startle is gonna give Braum advantage on his next attack. And Braum, it's your turn.
Nothing personal, kid.
Powers, I need you to answer my text message before I can decide what I'm actually doing, though.
No.
Nothing personal.
You would catch him. It would catch him.
Yo, Pellies, am I still supposed to be able to see? Okay, so I just noticed something. I can still see Braum's hit points, and as a result, I also have access to his character sheet. I'm not looking at it.
I know. That is actually unrelated, but that was a mistake on my side.
Okay.
I will fix that.
I don't like that.
Cool. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't want to part that curtain.
So, I appreciate that. While I do understand that I would have advantage on this wonderful dog in front of me, I'm really pissed that this wolf over here ate my new friend. So as I still have my shield in front of me, you'll watch me turn to the side and cast Firebolt and blow up the bottle of gin that's laying on the ground by the wolf.
Roll to hit.
Yeah, dude.
What do I need to hit? What's the DC of a gin bottle laying on the ground?
Not very high.
Because I got
Yeah,
a 13.
you definitely hit it. Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
You hit it,
So
and
how does the damage for that?
it explodes, and it's going to do 3d6 fire damage to everything around it. But he's by himself right now, so it's just going to hit him.
Would his fur catch on fire?
No, because he was not drenched in it. It just kind of blew up next to him. So Winterwolf is going to make a dex save and fails.
3.
And he's going to take 3d6 fire damage. Jeez.
Bitch.
Man. All right, yeah. He takes all that to his face. As this explosion of fire erupts, and you hear like a as he pulls his paw back from the fire.
That was a good one. That's good.
I had a lot of dogs. We had a lot of dogs growing up.
We did.
But
We have always had dogs. This is true.
but that's great. Good work. That actually worked really well.
Glad I moved.
Yeah, probably a good. Yeah, that was a good move. But that
That checks
let
out.
him
And
do
is he
it.
dead? Question mark.
Izzy is a fake creature, so no. You don't know.
You all,
that, though.
nobody would know that. You would just think, yeah,
I don't know what a
the
fake
little
creature
dragon is
so
dead.
don't. I was fucking pissed that he just did that friend dragon
He's
thing.
dead. He's dead. Izzy's gone forever.
Let me continue to be pissed. I roll better.
There you go.
Apparently. So let's
Well, Hog
move
thinks everyone
on.
behind him is dead because he has no object permanence. So
We have our friend here who still has his crossbow, and he's like, he looks at the fire and he's like, yeah, and he pulls up his crossbow and he's gonna shoot the big wolf is what he's gonna do.
Look at those balls he just grew. I'm proud of him.
He's gonna try his best. That's gonna be a +2 to that. He misses, but he tries. Vaga, you are up next.
I am, I take out my holy symbol, reach out, and all three pups that are within 30 feet of me, the moonlight just zaps down. Sit. Lay down.
And 18 damage. Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
Get him.
Get him.
What's half of 18? 9?
Yeah.
9.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna roll unnecessarily. He's dead.
Nighty night, motherfuckers.
He's dead. But our big guy, he is gonna have to roll. Dex save or con save?
Con save.
Con save. So he saves.
Damn it.
So he takes 9, but he does not look close to being dead. The fire reaches
Just to clarify, you
out.
said he does not look close.
No, not close. The fire reaches out, hits the other 2 wolves, and like they go, and they go and pass out next to the rest of you. But this wolf like bears down, and then you see him pull his weight
you did
back up and looks at all of you.
What an asshole.
And he's going to do something.
uh-oh.
It's called die.
Nope. He
Oh,
is
that's
going
gonna happen.
to
Whoa.
look at you.
There we
He's going
go.
to look around at the rest of his wolves and charge right to you.
Yep.
And he's going to try to take a big old chunk right out of your whole life.
Your whole life, not half of it. The whole life.
No.
No!
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Natural 1!
Yeah.
Natural
I love the
1!
finger
I
there.
How
just
does it
take my
feel?
mace. I'm just like, bad dog.
I'm going to say as you swing, he reaches forward to bite, and your mace is like caught in his jaws. Like right in between, and he's like, and like is choking on it while you have the mace right in front of you.
What are you
Man,
eating? What are you eating? Get that out of your mouth.
exactly.
Right. Take that out of your mouth.
But Hog, it is your turn.
All right, man. I am going to
Do the thing.
Going to finally do the frickin' thing.
Yeah, the thing. What thing?
I'm going to cast. Wait a minute.
Do you want to move closer?
Yeah, I do want to move closer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez. You all were complaining. Y'all, like I said, you all are doing just fine. I'm not worried about you all at all yet.
Yet, keyword.
Keep putting those dice away, Pellies.
That's fine. I'll just put my dice away. It's all right.
What's the? Oh, found it. Divine Smite. That's the okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, boy.
Yeah,
so
boy.
I'm going to run at the wolf. And
Sure.
say, this is for our dragon baby friend.
Wow.
Yes.
Attack. Oh, I'm gonna do a bonus action first to do the. God, I keep forgetting the names of all my stuff. The Divine Favor.
Okay.
Bonus action.
Mm.
So that's plus 1d4 to the attack.
Mark off your spell slots. I don't think you
right.
have a bunch of them, but you do have those.
And that's my second spell slot. And
Okay.
I will. That's just an extra 1d4. So I'm gonna roll to hit.
Go ahead and move over next to him as well.
Right. Shoot the whoop. $15 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah, baby.
So first just hit the glaive.
Ew.
Give me glaive
So now
damage
that I hit-
first.
Now that I hit, I'm also gonna use the
A smite.
divine-
Sweet.
Yes.
Go ahead and
Nice.
first just click the glaive so that the glaive damage pops up.
Okay, that's 7, and I'm gonna roll 1d4 as well. So I'll just click on the d4 over here.
Yep.
That's a 3, so that's 10 total.
Yeah.
Yes, baby. And Divine Smite is. So
I think
yeah,
it's
just one. I think it's 2d8.
2d8.
Hey, get
So
up
I'll roll
from
those
that.
separately.
You sure it's not 3d8?
It says
It's not 3d8 until you're at, I think, like level 5 or 7.
Okay.
Each spell level higher than
Oh.
the first. Yeah.
Hold on.
So I will-
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I could be mixing something up. Like all my freaking moves start.
It
with
might
the
be
word
3d.
divine.
It might be 3d8 if it's an undead, right? I think that's what I'm thinking about. It adds an
that
additional
is-
d8 if you're fighting an undead or something.
Yes,
Mm.
this is true.
But no,
Yeah,
this is just a
14.
living. This is just a living thing. So yeah, go ahead and roll your 2d8.
Yep, it's just a big bad wolf. And I roar. I'm gonna huff and I'm puff and I'm gonna blow you. And I feel like maybe I make it 6 words into that and give up on the. That's 2d8. Let me see.
Yep, and just hit the dice thing off to the left, and then go to the number 2.
I should have done the 2, but I clicked the 1
That's
twice.
fine.
So I guess that's 6. So that's 10 plus 6 is 16 damage total. Yes.
Jeez. So you see Hog, like now that his swarming is done, he is great when he is attacking one thing that is attacking him, and he just lays in, and he just stabs into the side of this wolf, and you see like this light shine out the side of it. And again, bison-sized wolf, right? It's a huge wolf.
Yeah.
And he just stabs into the side, and light shines out of the side of the creature, and it just. And you heard it really bad. It is not happy at all.
Excellent.
Milo.
Hey, remember when I said I was still debating how I was gonna fillet you? I think I finally figured it out. Say hello to my little friends, and I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast
Nice!
across the room.
Blast away.
Blast.
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 and it goes right over its head.
Go fly over him. Fail. You look at me like I'm crazy.
Next is gonna be Braum. Frailer.
Yeah, it is. I'm gonna move right here.
Yeah, you are.
I'm gonna shield bash him with a 22 to hit.
Jeez, yeah, you are. Get that flank.
And I'm gonna do 11 points of advantage.
Jeez, that's max damage.
That is! It's a 1d8 plus 3! Suck a dick! Oh,
Well
I hate
done.
these rolls.
So you come around and just crack the thing in the head, and it just... And like, you all are beating up on this thing now. It's huge, but you all are just... And just going to town. Oh, man. Next up is... This guy... He's gonna do his best. He feels more confident, and he's just gonna come around here and just fire again.
Hey, so another quick question about the flanking situation. Because he is flanked, does that give everybody attacking him advantage?
No,
or just the two
that are
flanking him?
Just the two that are flanking.
So currently it would just be myself and Hog.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
But he's still got a 17. So he's going to do his 1d8 plus 1.
Oh my god.
7! So that's 8 damage.
Almost max damage.
Jeez. And it pierces into this thing. And this thing is just getting pummeled back to back. Vaga, you have your mace inside of this thing's mouth, and it is stuck on you. What would you like to do?
I stick out my finger. I cast Guiding Bolt.
Yes! Roll with advantage. Roll with advantage.
Oh, sorry. Hell yeah!
Still hits, yeah.
21.
Yeah.
What?
5 damage, but hey, it's not too bad.
5 damage to the throat.
That's
Yeah.
nuts. That's nuts that was a 5 damage on that guiding bolt. Did you see what was in that? That's a 1, a 1, a 1, and a 2. That's nuts. But
Jesus. Yeah.
right? But does 5 damage down the thing's throat, and it's going
Would
to
I give him
try.
disadvantage on bite attacks?
Everybody at this point, everyone attacking this creature, the next creature to attack the creature has advantage no matter what because of the effect of guiding bolt, and he is glowing from the inside right now.
Okay.
So, it's this thing's turn.
Like a light bulb.
I yell out, like, Milo, how do you like your steak?
Give it to me. Let's go medium rare for this one. I think I'm needing some blood after what happened.
I think he's just gonna attack Braum because you're close and you hit him most recently. He's gonna attack Braum because I think you should.
What? He's attacking the guy whose hand is in his mouth.
Yeah.
Nah, he's gonna attack Braum.
Just some horse shit.
And
Braum's gonna
he
die.
is, though, because the mace is in his mouth, he shakes it off, but he's gonna have disadvantage on the attack because he just
never mind.
had to pull his face out of a thing.
A thing.
Sure doesn't.
Nope, that does not hit.
Not even close, BB.
He's having a bad day. Hog, you're up.
Good. Yeah, smite this bitch in the ass.
All right, I'm gonna. So divine again. Like all my things start with divine. So
They
which one is
do.
it again? The one that gives me plus 1d4 is still up.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna roll to attack with that plus 1d4.
With advantage.
With advantage, this is true. Let's
Can he have double advantage?
No.
core.
See, that's one of the reasons I think I'm going to do it as +2 instead of advantage. Just because then you can get
In scenarios
advantage
like
and
that,
a
it doesn't
+2.
actually. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it is.
That's
Oh
nuts.
no, I'm sorry. Ignore the third one. I have
Yes.
to click on glaive. I always do that.
Kick glaive on the second one.
That's
Yeah.
5,
Wait.
and then plus an additional
Second.
D4.
it's
Yeah.
So wait, 5 means I got 2 plus 3.
Correct.
Just one.
If you hover
I
over
rolled a
it, you'll
2.
see that it's a 2 that was rolled plus 3.
Okay, wait, because I have something called Great Weapon Fighting.
Oh,
When
yeah!
when I roll a 1 or a 2 on a damage die for an attack I make with a melee weapon that I'm wielding with 2 hands, which is this one, I can re-roll the die, and I must use the new roll. So I'll
Re-roll
do
it,
the-
buddy. That's much better!
1d4 as well.
So,
Boop. Alright, 14.
for context, you see him kind of sit up, and he's about to swing into the creature, and then, due to his skill with hunting very large creatures with this giant glaive that he wields, he just tilts it up till right under the throat. And, Hog, go ahead and describe how you killed this winter wolf.
Nice.
I'm going to, like, right under the throat, and then it goes up into it, and I sort of lift it, and even though this thing is, like, giant bison-sized, I think with my, like, roaring anger strength, it almost, like, I almost, like, lift the whole thing up off the ground just a tiny little bit, like, the whole thing is sort of, and then it's impaled on the glaive, and I'm gonna, like, let go and yank it out, and the thing will fall to the ground.
The strike is so hard it goes up off all 4 paws off the ground for just a moment and leans off to the side. And Braum, you kind of hold up your shield and block it a little bit, but it just gets lifted up as Hog lifts it up, pulls the glaive out.
If you don't mind, could you explain to me what his face looks like? Because, like, he's attacking me. So, like, could you explain to me what I see when this happens? Like, tell me about his eyes.
You would. Why is it so graphic?
I don't know.
I'm not gonna go
Because
into that
it's
much
a D&D
detail.
stream.
You see it's dying. It dies. I'm not gonna describe the last moments of its demise as life flags from its soulless corpse.
I thought we agreed rated R.
Yeah, that's rated X.
Yeah, didn't we agree on
Rated
a bad
R.
agree?
Rated R is you stab it in the throat, it bleeds out, and you lift it off the ground with the force of your thrust. He's getting into the next level stuff, and we're not doing that.
Yeah, that's like, it's rated dark web.
Right? But he passes away.
How does his family feel? Like,
Right.
What were his regrets?
yeah.
Did he have children that he left
Did he
behind
have-
that we need to go
Who
slaughter?
is still looking for him?
Do we need to slaughter the rest of the den? Like,
Yeah.
can we reach
Our
their
regret
dad?
is definitely going to be attacking our party.
Right.
Biggest regret.
So you all are successful.
Can I turn his head into a hat?
Roar with victory, but I don't want to wake up my roommate, so I'll save the roar for next time.
Yes. Yeah, there's a quiet that falls back over the crag as you all
Starts getting wolf.
rest. And this guy, he's like, that was incredible. Oh, I've never seen. You all killed it. You killed it. And he walks over to the thing. Yeah, fuck yeah! And starts like kicking it. Yeah.
He's a dragonborn, right?
Yeah, he is a dragonborn. Yes.
I put my hand on his shoulder.
I spit on him.
Like the meme, like, it's time to stop posting. And I just put my hand on his shoulder, like, okay.
But he is very, very happy. I don't even think he notices your disdain. He is just very ecstatic right now.
He doesn't
then he
notice me
just-
spit on him?
No, he does not.
I spit on him again.
So you see Braum, he spits, and then he's like, yeah, and you see Braum take a metered pause, and then and then Hog like puts a hand on his shoulder. He like breathes,
It's like the Mulan spit.
and then Braum walks back over. And then he's like, oh, what is that?
That is some like determined
There's-
son of a
Spitting.
bitch.
Right?
he
Yeah.
wanted it to
That's
be
some
very
llama
clear.
spit right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
He's like,
Uh.
what is that?
Milo walks over and is like, "I'll take this back, thank you, if you don't mind." He grabs his crossbow.
He just lets it go. He lets you have it.
And then can we start skinning these things? Because I have a feeling that hide is a lot better than anything we're wearing.
Yeah.
I want a hat.
You
Want
can
a
have
hat?
the head.
Yeah.
Somebody please lead the charge and give me a survival check. Somebody else will help them.
I've got a +1 to survival.
I have nothing. Whoever's got a better survival than 0, go
I got
for it.
a 2. Yeah, I'm
Go
gonna be
for it,
like
Vaga.
someone's
The
doing
medicine
the
person.
someone's doing the skin. I'm gonna do the meat.
Okay.
Okay. Not
Okay.
I.
Okay, so
So
Wait, sorry.
first,
I didn't-
Vaga,
I
didn't
you
mean to
roll
click
with
that.
advantage,
Oh,
okay.
and then Braum, you roll with
Nice.
advantage for
21 and 16.
You all
Nice.
have a good time. So you take some time. There are 4 wolves dead, and then 1 winter wolf. You get the furs of, and you all can write this into your inventory. You get the furs of 4 wolves, which will
So
everybody
probably
gets
be
a
useful
fur?
for trade. They are warm, right? But you get the furs of 4 wolves. You get the thick fur hide of this winter wolf, and it's a massive creature, right? But it is enough that you're pretty sure this it's like remember, it's like buffalo sized, right? So it's a huge amount of fur that you get from this creature, that you have. You can add winter wolf hide because you do really well at getting all of its hide off. As far as meat is concerned, each wolf is worth a ration, and the big wolf
So we all
though
get
is
add one.
worth 4.
So everybody adds 2 rations.
Oh yeah. Well, that's 6. Wait. That's
If
8
you all
rations.
are eating the
8
wolves, I
rations
guess
total.
yeah.
Boom. Maps.
Give me a. Are you all just eating these wolves?
Raw? No,
We're
we're
gonna
cooking it
cook.
on the fire. Not a.
Like, are we
Not
going to
a
be
month.
selling the meat off later type deal?
Well, mostly you all are cooking and prepping the wolves. I would say, Vaga, your wisdom is high enough. Your survival is high enough. You would know there is a chance, like wolf meat may have diseases in them.
Okay.
Because they do
in
sometimes
You told me that.
scavenge zombies, but it is
In
up
that
to you.
case,
Who can
Yes.
purify?
I can purify.
Let's take a look, and we're gonna see how many of these wolves are diseased.
When do we get to interrogate
Um,
the Dragonborn?
you notice that just 2 of the rations have a disease in them. The rest are fine.
all right.
Okay.
These
gonna,
ones.
Wait. I have
These ones are tainted.
Apelles, I used my spell slots all in the Apelles froze on my screen and it really
Oh no.
do we get a no
No, you're good.
you're back. Too many things at once. Whoa. So are my spell slots, do we get a short rest in between?
You do not get spell slots back on a short rest, but you probably could do it
Oh.
tomorrow. You just keep them separate from the rest of the meat, and you're like, I'll just do that tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good.
I say that because you did come across a group of people who died from
Poison stuff.
poison stuff, so
Yeah.
it'd be something that you
So
probably
do you want to keep those 2?
Yeah, I would
Hog,
say Hog just
Do
keeps
you want
them
to just
separate.
make those
Okay.
your 2? Okay.
Yeah, I'll keep those 2 then.
Okay. You do that. I'm gonna say, yeah, it's almost 6. So thank you all for your patience there. What I would like to do is, if we can, just do the last day of travel, and then we will pick up the next
Wait,
day
can I-
when
wait,
later on.
Can I quiz this guy?
Yeah, you can.
I'll talk to this guy.
He was looking at you like because you spat on him determinedly. He's like,
Yeah, I know.
what?
Bruh.
Do you want me to like talk to him like after, like, because I know like Trevor probably wants to go back to sleep at some point. You want to do like an after
okay.
chat with him?
No, right
Is
now.
that okay with you?
What do you say?
Yeah, do it now.
Oh,
I'm okay.
Because you all are right there. You all would be together. So
okay. Why are you out here?
he kind of wipes his. We're hunting. God,
Hunting who?
we don't hunting me. Not people. What? Not who? He's like, what? We're hunting like rabbits and caribou. Do you all hunt people? And he kind of looks around at you all.
I just ignore that question. Where was your camp at?
We haven't made camp in a while. We ran out of firewood. We hadn't been able to make camp in 2 days, and they had been trailing us for a while. So we kept moving, and then I guess they waited for us to get tired and attacked.
You're not gonna tell anybody what happened here.
And he kind of looks.
That's more of a statement.
I know. He kind of looks at you. Give me an intimidation check.
Okay. With advantage because we just killed a giant bison wolf.
Nope.
7.
Cool. He looks and he's just like, okay, why not? You all have done a really good service to this part of the crag. Like, this thing is a menace. He points at the white wolf. You should tell everybody about this.
I'm kind of standing there still because I just got my crossbow from him, and I was like, "How many cat attacked you all the first time?"
Roughly, and he kind of does some math, like maybe 10 or 11. They took off a
10 or
couple of
11.
them on the way. They took out a few, but after so long, they just got tired.
Whoa.
Okay, so they killed a couple of them.
They have, yeah. They killed a few,
Okay.
but that he's
So there
like
still
that was
should be
like
more.
a day ago.
Do I get the feeling from from what he said though that there's a couple more that are still out there though?
There may be some that's hung back, but this one definitely was the leader, right? So if y'all killed him, there's a good chance nothing else is gonna.
We should be fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you guys have seen as you were running past or as you were hunting undead? Anything like that? Anything else we should be looking for to the east?
Not really. Like we came across one small troop, like 1 or 2 zombies, really, but it wasn't much. Not from where we came from, no.
And where are you coming from? Like, where were you headed? Where were you coming from? It looks like you guys were coming from the east. Like, there isn't a city out that way for miles, for like literally days of travel.
We're from Lehron. We headed
You're from
out to
Lehron?
the east. Yeah, we headed out to the east to hunt.
Okay. We're headed to Lehron. Do you want to just stay with us on the way back?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, definitely. I can show you. I can take you there.
I look over. I pat Braum on his leg because that's about where I come to. So I like pat him on like the kneecap. It's like
You tug on his battle skirt.
Right. Like it's okay. It's okay. I'll take responsibility for this one. And if anything happens, you can kill him like you did with everything else. Like no biggie. You know. He's just saying. We could use a guide back to the area we're headed, and maybe he may be able to get us some, like free room and board or something. Just saying.
Do you know Merrick?
Ooh, he sits up at that. Yeah.
Will you take us to Merrick?
Sure. Yeah, I can take you to Merrick. I can get you to his door. He doesn't really take too many visitors recently, but
It's fun.
I can show you to him. Yeah, I definitely can. He's in the town.
Okay. Is this guy dressed? What like? What's this guy actually wearing? Because we don't know much about him. Is
He
he dressed
is
warm or anything?
not super like not as well as you all's winter clothes you bought, right? Because some of you went and bought extra winter clothes, right? But he is
Yeah.
just wearing what you would have been wearing before, like thick clothes. It looks like he does have some. It looks like almost deer or some sort of caribou fur that he's wearing.
Okay.
But he's a dragonkin, so they're cold blooded. But like they can deal with this normally, right?
Yeah,
You wouldn't
he doesn't
expect to
need
see anything.
much, right?
Yeah.
He's
Oh.
Okay.
fine, but he is wearing some like thin, more leather than furs. I will say.
Gotcha.
I'll still give him my wolf pelt and just
Oh,
walk away from him.
he's gonna hold. Thank you. So, with combat concluded and a guide to the south, I think we will stop here. I think we'll stop there. You all
What
are.
was his name?
Oh, you all haven't asked him his name yet. If you ask him his
Oh
name,
yeah,
he says
Yeah.
that his name is.
James.
Bruhen. Brujen. Bruhen.
Cool.
And you all take watch and rest for the rest of the night. Yeah, this was excellent, guys. I'm glad you all stuck with me because this turned out a lot different than I anticipated. But you all are now ready to head down to Lehron. You have a guide who will take you there and who does seem to know this Merrick who lives in Lehron and that you are supposed to meet. So we will stop it here. We're going to just go through real quick. Give me your name and final thoughts, and we'll sign off. Thank you all so much. Let's start with Trevor.
I forgot my name. My name is Trevor, and I was have been playing Hogrum. And final thoughts today. It's always really satisfying to just get one chunky hit in a combat. So be happy about that.
It was mad chunky. That was a real good chunky hit. Kyle.
Well, my name's Kyle. I've been playing Braum. My final thoughts are I don't like our new companion and I want to kill him.
I mean, yeah, probably, yeah.
Yeah, that's all. That's me.
Yeah, Raymond.
Raymond, I play Milo. I am salty that Izzy's gone. I'm salty that I didn't get a single hit on this thing after he took Izzy out. And I look forward to my rolls and the dice being more kind to me in the next battle because it was shat on me for this one.
I mean,
so that's where I'm at.
I think at this point it's only Joe who's not had a terrible die roll day.
It started off terrible. I'm Joe. I'm playing Vaga, and I'm happy that my luck turned.